I'm not here to fake it. This is real life, raw moments, and full vibes. From wild adventures to everyday chaos, FUMA Boy'Z is where energy meets authenticity. Hit subscribe, and let's live this out loud.
Hey, good evening, everybody. And guess what? I got stuff falling down all the way around me, bro. Hey, hold on a second. Hey, y'all gotta love this. Can you get the green screen for me, son? That's what you gotta have helpers around the house for, y'all. Yeah. All right, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's try this again. Before we get started, we gotta set the mode. Let me throw some music on. Give me a second here. Let's put something on it. Let's do, because we got a champion with us today. We're gonna play champion. A little bit of a rocky start. But tonight, everybody, we've had him on the show before. He's co-hosted shows before, but we haven't really interviewed him. So tonight, we have GMoney. GMoney, how's it going, man?
Man, I just want to say thank you. It's going good. I thought about what you said. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, people have seen me on the show and actually don't even know who I am.
Yeah,
I'm like, who is this guy? He just showed up.
And just so y'all know, because this is an interview, we're only playing one song tonight. And if you can guess what song that is, go for it. But we're only playing one. Even GMoney don't know we're playing. So, G, before we get into it, do you want to take a look at the market real quick?
Let's go for it.
All right, give me a second.
Yeah, because we're going to talk crypto tonight. We're going to get into this crypto tonight.
He said we gonna talk get into crypto tonight. All right. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to change screens, and I'm going to tell you why. I noticed when I rewatch it, if I play it on a screen that has built-in audio, this thing just acts up. It sounds ugly. No matter if I'm playing it only in the background or not. So I'm going to use a screen that's not audio, and then I'm going to switch it over probably tonight or tomorrow to the screen.
No problem. Yeah, I got my market screen up too. So I got my multiple screens so we could talk about it.
Okay. So as we look at the market cap, we had 2.1 trillion. You know, what is that? 83 billion trading volume for today.
Yeah.
So I like to cut down the crap, and I got some FUMA picks. If you want to add them to it, add some stuff to it that I didn't have on here.
Let's talk about it. We can talk about it. Yeah.
So
I like it. I love your picks.
Yeah, I got Bitcoin at 59. 59.
It's a buy. Buy.
It's a buy right now?
It's a buy.
Bro,
Buy.
come on.
It's a buy.
Hey. And that's why your picture had Bitcoins all over today. Okay, you got Ethereum at 1590. I think that's a buy.
That's a buy.
Yeah.
And this is for educational purposes, folks. We are not giving financial advice. This is for education and entertainment.
For real. I'm trying not to go 2 hours. Maybe we do. Okay, Binance. You buying the Binance coin still?
No.
Yeah. They first came out, it was fun. All right, you got XRP at $1.05. Are you saying $1.05? I'm saying below $1 now.
Listen, DCA all day. You should DCA all the way down, DCA all the way up. So I'm DCAing. So it's a buy for me.
Solana at 74.
Not in it. Sorry.
Right now. I like Solana. How can I say it? I like the way Solana makes me money. But I don't like the price right now. Because there's no way in hell Solana should be the same price as Quant.
You speak the truth, good sir. Truth.
Hey, Tron sitting sideways is always at 31 cents. I'm staking.
It's a buy.
It's a buy. Hyperliquid.
It's a buy in stake and bake. Mm-hmm.
What about Hyperliquid? I haven't been buying Hyperliquid.
I haven't been on Hyperliquid.
Yeah. So Stellar at 17 cents. It's a buy, even though we don't want to buy it at that price. I think
I
that's
remember when Stella was a nickel and 9 cents. So
this is greed right now. I ain't buying that 17 cent. I only expected to be at $1,000.
yeah, Stella's a buy too. You can get some. You get a little bag of that.
Okay, what about this Canton? You messing with Canton?
No, sir.
Yeah, not me either. I think Chris has issues with messing with it. I was talking to him earlier. Cardano, what you doing with your Cardano?
Oh, so I haven't been buying ADA. I liquidated for Zebek.
I liquidated for Zebek, and I forgot to liquidate the rest when I was in Melbourne. I was like, dang, I got in the car and I drove up. I was like, dang.
So I didn't zero out on ADA yet, but I liquidated a major chunk to put me into Zebek. And we can get all into that later, but yes.
Yeah.
This is kind of the rapid fire. So
we got H bar 7 cent. I traded.
That's a buy.
Yeah,
that's a buy.
I'd rather get it at 5 cent though. I think it can go down to 5. So
it's still a buy. In my opinion, it's still a buy at 7. Still a buy at 7.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something else dirty I've been doing. So I had some ETFs liquidate because I guess the term over or whatever. I went in and tried to mess with the inflows, the ETF inflows. So I went and bought some Hedera today. I don't know, 401k. I was just like, just to get the inflow numbers. Everyone has to do their part. But yeah, I believe H bar. That's a huge buy. I think H bar is an over $100 coin.
I think H bar is a dark horse. It's very strong. You know, it's if you know what it does, it's strong on the ISO side, and I think it's quiet as kept. I think like that and IOTA are gonna run.
Yeah.
But
Chris has,
sorry,
no, I was saying Chris has issues like, well, he's gonna ape it on that joint at 5 cent. At 5 cent, yeah, a 5 cent H bar with all the news. Yo, I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah. Hey, Crypto Dave, I have a lot of crypto, and I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right, so let's get AVAX. That's a quick turnaround buck, boy.
I'm buying. I'm buying at $6. I'm buying $6.69. I'm buying.
Yeah, because with AVAX, you know it's gonna go to 30 off the first pump. You know, it could be like crypto is moving good, and AVAX just goes to $40 for no reason.
Right. And the previous high for AVAX was almost $150. So
I can go into it. But I tell you what I'm doing. I got AVAX, and nobody wants to hear this. But when it run back up to 40, I'm cashing it all out and putting it in Cosmos.
Oof, nice. That's a nice play.
Or
and grab the 20% staking.
Yeah.
And just let it roll. And then let it roll and then get your first staking payment, buy right back into AVAX.
Or buy into that SUI and let it stake. I don't know if you
do that too.
I think SUI is a great long-term play.
So I've heard about SUI and I didn't jump on it. Because I want to solidify the others first. It's how many are you going to be in, right? Like, I would love to jump into SUI. It's just when you got H bar at 7 cents, you have Algorand at 8 cents, you have IOTA at 9 cents. I'm running with those right now.
Yeah, the 10X is easy to get to. Yeah, you got Chronos right over here at 5 cents. I think it's $100 coin if it's going to be a house coin.
I dropped out of Chronos. I dropped out.
All right, then you got Shiba, 5 zeros and a 4-2. It's good to have about $100 for Shiba.
Yes, I would buy Shiba and tell anybody to hold. Remember, I think Shiba made the list of commodity. It made the list, right? So it's a good buy and hold. I wouldn't mortgage the house on Shiba Inu, but I would make sure to have, like you said, $100, $200, $300 worth.
So Tensor, I've been thinking about it. I read the white paper. It feels like another Satoshi Nakamoto NSA hack job.
Tensor, yeah.
I'm not getting none of that.
Yeah, I'm not in it.
Yeah, you got Ondo at 31 cents.
I've been slowly building up on Ondo. I haven't um gone deep enough, but I pick up here and there.
Yeah.
I pick up here and there.
I like this quant, but I don't like the price. But if I had to get it, I'd get it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's at 65.
Mhm.
But you can't say for me it was like, okay, quant's at 65, but you looking at Hyperliquid at 65.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And then you got Cosmos at $1.51.
Bye.
Because even though 7 days is at 15% down, you get 20% a year, and then you can compound that joker and get a higher percentage rate of fee. You know how to do it.
Correct.
Algorand at 8 cents. Bye. Yeah, that Algorand is nice. That's a good deal. You got Flare at 006. That went up, man. That joker was like 003s and 4s.
Oh wait, you don't have XDC on yours?
Yeah, I do.
You have XDC? Oh, okay, it's right underneath. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
No worries. XDC at 2 cents. 1 cent.
Flare is a buy, and XDC is a buy.
If XDC go to 1 cent, I thought I was about to hang up the show. I thought I was gonna flip to 1 cent. I had to put an order. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing a G off the bat at 1 cent. I'm grabbing a G off.
Yep.
Stronghold, that's a good buy. That's a decent buy. 003.
SHX?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to get it at a 1 though. Yeah, 001. Yeah, that's one of that's Chris's joint right there. SHX. XPR is a 001. That's probably a good buy. Velo is at 3, 003.
Yeah, that's a buy. Oh yeah, Velo. Mm-hmm.
And CeeLo is at 6 cents.
I didn't jump into that.
Yeah, I traded some Cardano for that joke. I looked into it. I was like, you know what? I traded it out and jumped in that joke. Damn. Oh man. So that's what we have for that. So give me a few seconds here. All right. So this is what I got to do. I got to take a quick break, but I want you to introduce yourself. All right. And talk to the chat.
Yeah, really, you just gonna put me on the spot? All right, let's go for it. All
right, you want to take control?
No, I mean, put me up. I'll talk to the chat, give them a little background.
All right.
What should you take? Like,
it's all you.
Wait, you have me up? I don't think I'm up. Am I up? No, it's you. You're on the main stage.
Sorry about that. I'm smoking crack. Let me just do this.
Yeah. All right, folks. As I call you, my family. I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity to present myself. I know I've jumped on many a times with FUMA, and you're like, who is this guy? Why is he even talking to us? I was FUMA's shadow partner for a few years. He's been wanting me to get on with you guys and go with him to the XRP conference. I did the common friend thing, like, yeah, I'm going, and don't go and don't show up. But I told him I've been proud of him with how he just, taken the initiative with FUMA Boy'Z and crypto therapy. And I told him I'm here and I have a 6. So, I finally jumped from behind the camera to in front of the camera. We've been in crypto together for years, and I know him for almost 25 plus years. So we go back a long time. So this is not I just met him yesterday. We go back 20 plus years. And we both started our crypto journey separately, not knowing we were on a crypto journey. And then I think just out of a mere conversation, we were just talking, or somebody was talking to us, or we were in an investment group and we brought up crypto. And he's like, "You're in crypto?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You're in crypto?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "We need to talk." And then just from that, we just had this love for crypto and just trying to get in and seeing the opportunities that it provided, just an individual as well as anybody who wanted to join in. There have been some ups, some great ups. There's been some downs, so we can definitely get into that. But I have the stripes. I have the 10,000 hours to be able to talk to anyone about crypto. and, you know, kind of my path through crypto and, you know, the things I've learned, things I've seen, things I've experienced. Yes, if you have not been scammed in crypto, you haven't been in crypto. And yes, I've been scammed. It happens. But it's funny. I've been on the different platforms, Bitrix, Polynex. This is back in the day. What's it? Gateway IO. I mean, I've been on pretty much all of them, which leads me to say cold storage is the only way. Cold storage. Can you utilize Coinbase, Uphold, Kraken? Absolutely. You can utilize all those platforms. But for me, cold storage. Khan, yes, Voyager, another one. I got a funny story on that too. Hopefully, you know, hopefully FUMA and I will get into Voyager a little bit later. But yes, been there, done that. I got the T-shirt. You know, and to see your name on court documents, which is crazy. It's like, oh wow, yeah, this really did happen. So I'm definitely an advocate of any form of cold storage, from the simplest to the more complicated. If I would tell anybody, cold storage is what are you comfortable with, from, you know, and there's tons of brands and tons of types. So I definitely support that. Gosh, what else can I say? So going back to FUMA and myself, you know, we really got into the journey during COVID. That's when we really kind of hunkered down and just went knee deep, or all the way into the deep end. And I could say my original start in crypto was XRP at 3 cents, Bitcoin at $250. That was my first tiptoe steps into crypto. So I've been around a while. And I could say I started 2015. I'm not as early as like the 2010, 2011 days, but right around 2014, 2015. So, you know, that's kind of my history in it. And it has been something to see, watching everything from the SEC trials with XRP to, you know, people saying Bitcoin is used for criminal activity. And I'm like, didn't they use cash back in the day for criminal activity? Like,
yes, we did. I mean, yes, they did.
So, you know, when people said, oh, Bitcoin is used for crime, I'm like, cash is used for crime. Are we going to stop using cash? No. So, you know, that's kind of my my take, and let you guys know how far back FUMA and I go. So I kind of gave them our backstory.
That's cool, man. I'm trying to fix screens now. I got a pop-up. This joker don't want to stand up at all. I think it gets caught into my chair. So give me a second, man. Good gracious.
No problem.
I'm just having every technical difficulty in the world. It took me hours to fix shows today. You know how it goes, man.
Yeah. We were talking about our cold storage, and I was telling them, I said, if you haven't been scammed, you haven't been a part of crypto.
Yeah, I think the exchanges are like, yo, if you really want to buy from us, he got to get scammed.
Something.
You gotta scam him a little bit, you know.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
We got to get him into a DAO. Get him into a DAO.
I didn't even tell them that we were in Jade Protocol and Time Wonderland. I didn't even bring that up.
Fresh
yeah.
So, I apologize, y'all. I had to run to the big FUMA room. You know, when you get older, bro, it's like you start eating mangoes and iced tea, and both of those make you use the bathroom. You don't even realize it. You're just trying to be like, okay, I'm not gonna eat no candy, so I'm gonna eat these mangoes, right? And then the iced tea, you're like, oh Lord, what did I do? Man, he said, what kind of? Hey,
listen, these are not cut and paste. I don't know what is it. StreamYard has got me looking like 1991 internet.
Yeah. StreamYard is tripping tonight. There, that looks a little.
It's crazy.
It's tripping tonight. Some nights it's good. Other nights it's like, nah, you get.
And
They must want another payment. It must be an upgrade I didn't get.
something like that.
All right, so did you tell them where you were from and all that good stuff?
No, we didn't even get into that. We were just getting into. I was just kind of telling them our background story in crypto before I really get into me. I was just trying to show them the correlation of the relationship. Like I've been around, and I know they haven't seen me, but I've been here.
For real. The phone bill says it all. But all right, so let's start getting into a couple things. So, GMoney, where are you originally from, and where are you at right now?
I originally from Brooklyn, New York, by way of Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm Caribbean by ancestry, but I grew up in the great state of New York, in New York City, borough of Brooklyn, where there's no trees. We have pigeons and rats run the streets stealing wallets. So,
all right, when did you move to Florida?
Florida, the year 1991, never forget it because I cried all the way here. We were on a Greyhound bus from New York City to Orlando, Florida, and I cried all the way because I had no clue of what Florida was. All I thought Florida was, and excuse me, chat, don't get mad at me. I thought it was like Saved by the Bell. I thought it was like that. I thought I was going to like something like that. And I'm a city kid. I'm an urban city kid, concrete jungle, and I was like, this is not for me. This is, we moved here, right? And where we lived was called Altamont Springs. And at night it was so quiet. I was like, something's wrong. Because we didn't hear anything. And I'm like, what's that sound? Which was no sound. Right? So it was no sound. I'm like, nah, something's wrong. Couldn't sleep because, you're used to, in New York, it's just, you hear the alarms. There's always some commotion. So you fall asleep to lack of better words, white noise, the noise. Not having noise freaked me out. And at night, it was nighttime. So there was no lights. It was dark. I'm like, nah, something's wrong. Somebody's coming to get us. This isn't a horror movie. This is not reality.
Wow.
But, I learned to love it after a while. I learned to love it. I wouldn't trade it. I think what I say is I'm a New Yorker, but I'm Southern refined.
All right, so hold on. So let's say like this. So 1991, when you were in middle school or high school? That was middle school, right?
No, I was a high schooler. I skipped 2 grades.
Oh, you okay, say it. But all right.
Yeah, I skipped 2 grades.
We all live. We was on the phone. I said, it's something else. But all right.
Yeah.
So you graduated from Altamont High? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. Longwood, Lyman High School. Okay. I'm a Greyhound.
Okay, and then from there you went over to UCF.
No. So from high school, I got into an apprenticeship program with Siemens. For those who don't know, Siemens Electrical, Siemens Telecom, Siemens Westinghouse with power. So I was on the telecom side. And through that internship, it became an externship where we work and we go and they pay for school. So I went to Seminole Community College, which is now Seminole State, for 2 years. I got my AS, then I got my AA, and then I had to work for them for a year. So then I went right back to the Northeast because I was like, I'm a New Yorker. Let me go back. Yeah, no. Things have changed. It's been too long. A lot of things have changed. It's colder than what I knew it to be. But that gave me kind of a taste and feel of, being in New York again. And a year later, I came back. I transferred in as a database engineer. I got hired on as a database engineer in telecom. And then I spent the next year finishing up my undergrad at University of Central Florida.
So that means you worked on Shortel and Nortel boxes then.
Yes, sir. I turned telecom from, the click clack. If you went into old telecoms, it was clicking and clacking. It was the old tech. We brought it into digital.
So that means you went from I call it pre-analog to analog digital, and then you probably went voice after that, or hybrid. Then you went voice after that.
Yes,
Bro,
yes, sir.
Tell you, that's some Florida stuff, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, my first job out of college, I was working at a knock, and then I went to work at ISC, and I as a tech, and I'd be damned if I didn't have to learn telecom, PBX systems, and cards, and then like it's like a Florida thing. Like, you want to do IT? And
I was programming. Man-machine language. I was programming on the telecom boards to connect routes, to connect lines, you know, and then we had the old database backup. We had the big tapes, the real tapes.
Yo,
I was moving real. I was doing reel to reel, coding on reel to reel, running the system, running the database tests, writing the code, fixing it, putting a new reel on, running it into the system, putting it into the hard drive memory.
AS400 or something like that, bro. Bro, that's a rite of passage. Because in Volusia County, I interned with Volusia County because I didn't get my commission for the Air Force. I do an internship. I interned for Volusia County, and they had an AS400. Jody, come help us pull this reel off. Machine was like huge, bro.
Yeah. You should see the power banks that we had to power. Like we had these acid batteries, huge. We had what it was, OT1, OT0 cables that like the crimper was super huge that we crimped down, had to bolt to just run the energy. Oh my gosh, it was an amazing experience. I managed the Northeast from Maine all the way down to Northern Virginia. But I was stationed in Connecticut, Maine, and New York.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
So they plan was like, we got the young guy doing the old guy job.
Yeah. I mean, we were pulling cables. I was in Rhode Island. Like, it was crazy.
So that's why you was like, I got to get to college. Forget pulling this fiber and all.
Yeah. I was like, didn't y'all promise me I could finish my undergrad? They were like, oh no, we never said that. I was like, I need to get my college degree. Okay. So instead of losing me, they were like, all right, we're going to transfer you to Lake Mary, Florida. And then I went back to UCF and got my degree at University of Central Florida.
Okay. That's okay. So I know some of these answers. I'm saying. So, what was your career? What was your like after you did your undergrad?
So between Siemens and finishing my undergrad, I got hired onto Lockheed Martin. So the telecom bubble popped in the late 90s. Like I've never seen a CEO just leave on a Tuesday. We was at work, and then this email came with like, "Oh, the CEO left," and I was like, "What you mean left?" He just left.
Yeah.
So I knew something was wrong at that point, and then I reached out into him.
Like Larry dipped out, bro.
No, he was in Boca Raton. So the HQ was in Boca, and they just had a picture of him driving, like his car leaving, and people on each side just waving. And I was like, "Well, that's not a way for a CEO to leave." And then I knew something was up. I knew the jig was up. I was like, something's wrong.
He had did his interviews already. He's like, "Well, my 2 weeks start tomorrow. I'll see y'all later."
Yeah. So he just bounced, and I was like, okay, this is weird. Something's not right. So I had to put my feelers out there. And then got opportunity at Lockheed.
So was that George Ward hooked you up?
No.
And Clyde?
No.
Hey, that's a Lockheed Mafia, bro.
Yeah, got into software quality from that standpoint. So I jumped into the software quality world. Yeah.
Y'all don't know there is a Lockheed Mafia. Y'all just don't know
that part. And then from Lockheed, got to Electronic Arts. So I was on Madden, y'all. Yes, I've done video games. I was on Madden.
So hold on. So what did you do on what year of Madden was you programming on?
06. So I was on the Xbox. So the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, when they came out the new consoles, I was a release title for that. So I did I was on the PlayStation Portable. The cover with who was on the cover of that one? It's Philadelphia Eagles, I believe. Who was that? Was it McNabb? I think it was McNabb.
Were you testing or what were you doing?
Oh wait, you want to see it?
Yeah, we want to see it.
Y'all don't believe me. Hold on, y'all.
I
Y'all doubt me. Hold on.
Smart people, y'all. Y'all thought I was playing with you. I told y'all, I was like, bro, I know some people for real.
Oh, y'all can't see.
You gotta turn if you turn your background on.
Hold on. Yeah, let me get to that. Wait, visual effects.
Oh, they gave you a plaque?
Yeah.
Go a little bit over. Damn, what you like a rapper? You look like you're a
me.
rapper. Oh, yeah.
So I was on it.
So hold on. So you worked for EA Sports in like 2004 and 5, right?
Yeah. What was the years for that? Oh, 6. Yeah.
I remember a lot of cats in Orlando was eating off of EA, and I was trying to get in there. Them in Symantec, I was trying to get in there in Symantec, and they was not hearing. Like, nah. Yeah.
So I helped them. I helped on that. I was on the Game Boy Advance, NDS, the PC version, and they were doing some crazy organizational stuff. So it was like bringing in a lot of people, then letting a lot of people go to maintain high stock prices. So it was crazy, but I would not change that experience for the world, just to be able to work on something like that and just to learn. So, I went from tech. Now I'm starting to sway into kind of like project management. And that's where I've been ever since. I worked for some great companies. I've been in the simulation side, educational gaming side, as well as entertainment gaming side. Spun up my own companies doing that as well. So yeah, life has been very, very interesting.
Hey, y'all notice how I get over that Lockheed Martin, bro? There's no Lockheed. Well, that's trauma, boy. That's a DOD trauma.
Man, it's different. It's a different beast.
It is, bro.
It's a different beast.
Walk away smiling. That's all I tell people.
Yeah, it's a different beast.
You can walk away smiling. You all right? If you ain't walk away smiling. The box.
Looky here.
Okay. So, man. So, how did you originally find crypto?
So, like I was telling the group earlier, between, I really stepped into it 2014, 2015. So I wasn't early like 2010, 2011. I heard about Bitcoin, and this is the very first stages of Coinbase. I was able to, I heard it on Sirius XM, and I was like, what is this they talking about? So I set an account, and I was like, oh, Bitcoin, $200. Yeah, why not? And then I did you do the timeline on the graph, and I brought it back, and I was like, this was a nickel?
Yeah.
I was like, and then you drag it to the origination point, and it was like 0.00001, and now it's $250. I was like, man, I wish I would have got back in back then. But it was on Coinbase at the time, and I just bought a few. So I said, I don't know. This is no research. This was just click. Why not? Connected my account. And the funny story, I was at work, and right before I hit reoccurring purchase, because what I was going to do was make it buy, dollar cost average buy every Friday. I was going to buy one Bitcoin every Friday. My boss walks over, alt tab screens. Totally forget about it.
Yeah. I've had some hater bosses like that too, bro.
Right. Alt tab. So time goes along, I totally don't remember anything about it. It just eludes my mind. So I go into, I want to say it's like Credit Karma or, one of the platforms where you aggregate all of your bank accounts and you're able to see your total net income, your income of all your accounts and everything, and your kind of your evaluation. Man, I'm seeing this money and I'm like, is something wrong? I'm like, oh, this website must be broken. Where did this money come from? I didn't realize that I put the API in for Coinbase to shoot the information into the platform. I'm like, where this money? Coinbase? I log back in. I'm like, Coinbase, I have a Coinbase account? Log back in. I'm like,
fat bag.
I was like, no, it did not happen. But then I got mad at myself because that's when everything came back to me. Like idiot, you were supposed to set up reoccurring buys. You should have had more.
You should have had more.
Yeah. So that was my first soiree into it. And when I saw that, then I started doing my research, looking up XRP, So when I saw XRP at that time and I was doing my research, the one thing that made me really stick onto it was when I looked at who supported XRP. The first one on the list, American Express. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, if you know, you know.
Yeah. You got it.
If you know, you know. Hey, I saw Amex. Done.
Hey.
I don't.
Hey, I used to get mad at Amex because I was like, I want these points, man. I need some XRP. They used to get mad at me. I'm a platinum member. Help me out.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I remember, I don't know if you were doing this, but I remember Coinbase used to take American Express.
Yep. Then they stopped. But
they silly boy.
But Amex is supporting the Coinbase One card. Their card is an Amex card. Yes, the Coinbase card is an Amex card. The Gemini card is MasterCard, and I believe Uphold is Visa. Yeah, yes, sir.
I got that.
Yes, sir.
I want to trade my Amex, and my wife is tripping about that joint. I don't know, whatever. But
yeah. So that's when, once I saw Amex, that's when I started doing my research. Like, that's when I started getting into the white papers. That's when I started going down the rabbit hole and just reading as much as I can to become educated on this thing called crypto. And a lot of the crypto at that time was on all these other platforms. So Coinbase only had like 5. Yeah. At the time, there was no Uphold. There wasn't any Kraken. So, it was all these other Bitrix and Polynix. So I signed up for all of those. I did the 2-factor authentication. I was able to buy Digibyte. I was buying all these other coins that I was doing research on that seemed like good projects. And then I shit you not, excuse my French. I am with some friends and I get an alert on my phone. You catch your Digibyte in for Bitcoin and you traded it. And I was like, how'd that happen? So I go to the app and I'm logging in and 0, gone. So I go to their debt support. I was like, they're like, well, did you have 2? Huh?
What site was this?
It was Bitrix.
Oh, you got you, bro. They have fish.
Yeah, they got me on Bitrix and they got me on Polynix. So I guess there was an open back door on their platform that they were unaware of. Even if you had 2-factor authentication, people could still get to your money. And they got me. They got me for my Digibyte. I had Digibyte and I had 10 zeros in front of it. And I put $100 down. So how much coins I had.
Dude, that was a dev, bro. That was a dev. That was a fired dev, bro. Who knew? That was a dev who got fired by some, I can't say that. Probably some dude in another country. They try to short up his money. They paid him cash $50 a week. They shorted his money. He was like, I'm going to show you.
Yeah. Now, I did not have a major bag in there, but the amount of coins I had, I knew over time, if it had 10 zeros, if it dropped 3, I'm still good. I'm great.
What is Digibyte at right now? Let's look how stupid this is.
Yeah, look at it.
I'll pull it up. Everybody's gonna laugh. I think everybody bought Digibyte when it first came out, and then I don't know what's going on with that director or CEO. He seemed like a young, capable guy, but he just can't get nobody to invest or do a deal. I watch somebody in the chat get smart. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I was kidding. Maybe like share screen.
So it has 2 zeros in front of it right now.
Yeah.
What? So imagine.
Well, I can't get over it. Like,
now remember, I had it with 10 zeros in front of it.
Well, I wonder why Digibyte can't pick up traction. It's a decent blockchain. Let's see what this comes to.
Yeah, I was back there. I was back in the flat line. You see? Yep, 2015. Yep.
You know what's weird? Like I said, what's weird about it? Yeah, their blockchain hasn't been expanded. That's the problem.
Yeah. So, like I said, if you haven't been through some downs in crypto, you're not really in crypto.
Yeah, to get it at 2015 with a hundo, bro, that's retirement right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you throw 1,000 in right then and there. Boy, right now, even at the peak, you're like, I'm done. We're good. I'll be at Boca Raton, ready to walk on somebody's job.
That part. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been through in the earlier stages.
There's one thing I forgot to tell everybody.
What?
How you used to promote parties.
Oh, we get into that. Okay. All right. Okay, I thought we were gonna stick on crypto, but let me do a sidebar, y'all. So I've lived a very, very expansive experience life. I was a DJ, I was a promoter. I've done a lot. And yes, I was promoting parties in Orlando as well as DJing in Orlando. Great times, fun times.
He's understating this.
Just
understating.
Yeah. So, I've lived.
He had all tens. If you was a guy and you walked in there, well, first he had to let you in because he wasn't letting in dudes. You had to know him. But you walked in, he had all tens. It'd be tens in there.
Yeah, and those were the days.
Made you pay $100. He used to hit dudes in the head. $100, dog.
But
I'm like,
you got what you paid for. You got what you paid for. Those were the days. You got what you paid for.
Yeah, we used to have. I hate to bring up the old stuff. Was it the Parisian? Used to have one club that was.
Oh my god.
Oh, you used to have a couple. I think you had the Parisian at one or something like that. Club Paris. Did you have Paris at one time?
I did a party at Paris.
Yeah, you did, man. So y'all realize Paris Hilton did a joint deal at this club in downtown Orlando, and my man had it, boy.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, we did a bang. Yeah, we did a few things in the city. We did a few things. It was good times. Good times.
We used to do a lot of classic weekends and stuff like that.
Oh, let's not bring that up.
Okay, I don't even lie.
That's another story for another time. I think the chat, they're here for the crypto. So
okay, we'll keep it at crypto.
But like I said, I've known FUMA a very long time. This is not a makeshift relationship. This is not, I just met him yesterday. We go way back.
Yeah, man.
In so many different things.
Yeah, man. So during COVID, man, like we were in a chat together. Just so y'all know, we're in a financial chat. You know, and everybody's talking about their stocks and their bonds. You know, I've been eating stocks and bonds for a while. You know, it don't do nothing for me, man. It's like I need the blue chews. You know what I'm saying? Crypto's a blue chew. I'm a little worn, so I need a blue chew on this joint. Or like Cameron said, that pink pony powder. So we in the chat talking. They talking stocks and bonds like they really moving. I thought they moving weight, you know. I'll find out like just by talking, they ain't really moving nothing. And then we started talking crypto, and I was like, "Oh, you into it?" And we just started going hard. And man, we during COVID, y'all, we was unscrupulous with this crypto.
Yeah,
unscrupulous.
I would say FUMA motivated me. I think I motivated FUMA.
3 o'clock,
like
talking about crypto.
Yeah, pretty much every day. What you see us doing right now is what we did on a day-to-day basis, all times of day, at night, on research. He'd read a white paper and be like, "Gee, did you read this?" I'm like, "No, send it over." I read it. Then I'll be up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm texting. I'm like, "Yo, we got to get on this in the morning." He'll wake up and like, "I've seen it. All right. Let's plug in. What are we moving?" And you know, we just took that whole COVID period and just really became immersed in crypto, and even talked about doing a show like this.
Time.
A long time ago.
All right, so let's. So here's the thing: he doesn't like to share. He is really into nodes. He got all kind of nodes. Shit. He got me into nodes. You want to talk about some of the node projects you into?
Yeah. So, okay. All right. So, folks. So let me back it up. So, I have always been a person who I have to try something, because if I don't, I can't sleep at night. So crypto was kind of that thing. And then the nodes, for the ones that I could afford, let me be very clear, because nodes can get very expensive. I jumped into the nodes play. The reason why, because I said to myself, if I can get a node now, it may not pay off now, but the node for me is a 10-year, 15-year, 20-year play that when those things spin up finally, because the AI systems are all intact, you know, Skynet is connected, nodes become the new servers. Nodes become the new GPU force to, I'm not going to say the internet, but I would say the crypto, the crypto sphere. Is that a word? Is that something that I just coined a new term? The crypto sphere. The nodes become the support structure for the crypto sphere. So that's why I jumped in on nodes. You have things like, who's one of the things?
GPU.net.
GPU.net is one. Yeah, Hypercycle. I don't know. Noir's protocol. No, that's a token. But yeah, I mean, I like the nodes. I like Hypercycle. I like GPU.net for those projects that are actually working. And, you know, they're backed by, you know, like when FUMA does his research, when you look at the people who are supporting the project, the CEO, the CTO, all those folks are strong, capable individuals. I'll support those projects. Once again, not looking for a quick flip. This is not a quick flip. This is a very slow burn. Very slow burn.
I'm going to tell y'all something. With this Hypercycle project, had I known that 512 pack would be worth what? $3.something million. It was only for $50,000. I would have spent the $50,000. Bought that 512 pack under the legacy program, and then turn around when I saw some dude post for that 350 and get it, or that 3.5 million and get it. I'll post for 3. Take it in Ethereum, and I'll be retired.
Yep.
Ethereum. I ain't paying no tax. I can say that. I'd pay my taxes on it, but I'd change it over to Cosmos. And I'm living off
to 20, living off of that for the rest of your life.
And
go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's your interview, man.
No, I was gonna say that. No, you're absolutely right. If we knew, oh yeah, we would have been hard in the paint on those nodes. Because folks, what we didn't know is that Hypercycle gave everybody who early purchased nodes free AI components. And just to kind of boil it down, once again, a node, think of a node like a server, with available space, computation power that you can use it for a myriad of different things. Well, Hypercycle project said, you know what, for everybody who has a node, we're going to dump AI components free of charge because you got in early. So if you would have got what FUMA was saying, a node, if the license for 512 nodes, somebody bought it for 50 grand, they got the free AI on all 512 nodes, and they were able to liquidate it for 3.5 million in ETH.
So the other thing is with that project, which really made me get into it, you're like, oh, because you're buying a legacy license, every single node equals what, 1,024 servers.
Nodes, correct.
When it knows what equals. So I didn't hear you when I said that. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. That's why I was like, I need 5. I need 5 to get my rocks off. And then you was like, then you put me on with what's his name, VAR.
Yeah, it was VAR, and it was also Los.
Yeah, VAR and Los was like,
Los.
bro, yo, you won.
Yeah.
And thank you, Cardano. I cashed you out for that too.
Oh yeah. So you can have them up and running, which is called tilling, and have them running right now, giving computation power back to the Hypercycle network for processing.
Yeah, real quick with the tilling, I think the 2-year mark is coming up soon. Are we going to have to reset that, or how's that going to work?
Yeah, you just got to just get more tokens to retail, to reset it up again and have it keep running.
And will we have to do it on the base side, or we have to do it on the ETH side?
That's what I don't know, because the advanced nodes have been moved to base from ETH.
I can't. Again, so y'all, so tell you what we were doing so y'all can laugh. We were making plays so far back that if crypto when crypto goes, we put plays in place that, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I'm a millionaire or a billionaire off of that. Oh, I forgot about that. It was like during COVID, it was lockdown. So it was just like, how many plays can you get? How many things can you stack and get right? Sometimes we lost. Sometimes we won.
But I would say if we look at the aggregate of wins to losses, I think we have more wins than losses.
Oh yeah.
I think we have significant wins than losses. So it's not perfect, but nothing in life is. So
okay. So let's throw a hypothetical out there. I got a question. I'm gonna put this on the screen. I'm gonna have to do you like everybody else.
The same questions that I see on the back.
Yeah. All right, what are your top 5 coins?
I knew you was gonna hit me with that. XRP. I'm gonna say XRP, XLM, Cosmos, or Atom. I'm a XDC guy, and I'm gonna say Zebek only because now I'm really going hard in Zebek. So those would be my top 5.
Okay, I got one for you. What coin do you dislike most?
Velvet.
You didn't like that Velvet coin? Oh, because hold on. Why you say Velvet?
So, because it's like now everybody has these DeFi platforms that they want you to connect your wallet or log in, and then, oh, by the way, we have a coin too, and you need to buy the coin. It's just like,
so you looked at the Velvet. Yeah, bro, I looked at the Velvet. I was like, damn, I don't want to spend this money. And then I talked about it. That joker pumped up again. I was like,
yeah. Damn. I mean, if you look at it, they made 150,000%, and I'm like, okay, who made that money? The people who actually owned the coin and dropped the coin to make people believe and buy into it. And that was hard for me. I don't like when they do that to people to make them believe.
They was pumping that. Hey man, they ran a crew on it. I met some people who run crews, bro.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is
there.
I tell people, if you want to equate crypto to the stock market, meme coins are like penny stocks. Can you hit something? Absolutely. But there's a lot of losers out there. There's a lot of losers. And my thing is, if you're gonna throw away money, at least throw away money on something a little bit more solid. A little bit more solid. I don't like rug pulls. I don't like
so let me
pump and
ask
dumps.
I like him if I'm doing a dumping.
It's stupid. Of course, it's easy that way.
So, what's your trading style?
I've always been aggressive, so I hyper index in on things I believe in, probably a little bit more than I should. So, you know, I'm very bullheaded in that way. So very aggressive. I know they tell you, you know, you need to be aggressive in your younger age, and then you taper to conservative, being more conservative and safe when you get older. But my thing is, what is 3% going to do for you if inflation is at 9%?
Okay. We're gonna talk some more. We're gonna get into some of your stuff you posted up here for everybody.
Okay.
We're gonna kind of go back and forth with it.
No, let's go for it. It's a conversation.
What do you think the future of crypto is?
Crypto is the future. Crypto is now. Crypto is tomorrow. We are moving it. We're going into a full digital age. It will become not only the way we get paid. It will be to me. It would become a way of how we communicate. It's going to be a way how all things are exchanged, from email messages to artwork to assets. You know, the tokenization is here, and everything is going to be tokenized. I think even down to the point of your time will be tokenized.
Man, that's why I'm in a crypto, man, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm seeing the job market. I'm seeing everything out here, and I hate to tell y'all this, a lot of this stuff is going away. If you're an artist, I'm sorry what I did to y'all today. I AI'd all kind of stuff.
Right.
I AI'd so much art today. I AI'd so much project planning and stuff. I did about a week's worth of work in 3 to 5 hours today.
Yeah. And it's only going to get better as the AI gets smarter and more capabilities are added into the different AI tools. So, you know.
All right. What crypto? God, I can't spell.
What crypto is the hidden gem that we aren't talking about?
Yeah. Capital G messed me up.
Yeah. I mean, what's that gem? What's that one? I mean, I'm gonna say SHX. I'm gonna say IOTA, because we don't talk about IOTA enough.
You're right.
I think we're all sleeping on IOTA. I think that's the big beast that just may just pop up and be like, I've been always here.
You know what? I literally just had a deja vu when you said that. That's gonna have to be a buy tomorrow. I'm gonna have to buy that probably tonight. That's the deja vu that you said that. My brain was like, he's told you this like 5 times already. And I know you haven't told me 5 times, but
yeah. I mean, so that for me, you know, like I said, SHX, IOTA. What Khan said, IOTA being a scam? Really? I don't think so. It was already in the ISO 222 sheet. So,
who said that?
No, Khan had said it was in the news of being a scam. I didn't see that. So, you know, if you got the link for that, drop that in there, please, so I can go read up on it. I like Flare too. I know we talk about it, but I still think it doesn't get the daylight, you know, on it. So that's just me.
Okay. So we gotta jump on Con now, boy. Nerdy in the chat. Yeah. All right. I already know the answer to that one. I'm not gonna ask you that. I asked you that one already. Okay. And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, filthy rich. Let me stop. No, I think for me, if the stars are in alignment, the crypto giving me the freedom to just be to travel where I want, to make the type of moves that I want, and to give me the opportunity to really just enjoy the world, and create new experiences. I think a lot of us get kind of caught up in the trappings of items, but being able to see the world, actually go to different places, taste the food, and immerse yourself in the culture, is something that I really want to do. I want to live. And unfortunately, here in our culture, and the American westernized culture, we really live to work. And we're not really living. Think about it. When you go on vacation, you're so stressed to get on vacation, you really don't decompress on vacation because you're worried about getting back to work that Monday or Tuesday or whatever.
Okay, so can you explain this to us?
Okay, so back in 2010,
go ahead.
Back in 2010, I started an educational gaming company called Select Games. Palindrome for the word select. So it's CELLEC. So you spell it forwards and backwards the same way. Quick story. I was there for my.
Keep going, but I'm gonna fix it.
I was there. I was there for my niece. We had a parent-teacher review for my niece, and the teacher, as well as I want to say the guidance counselor was in the room, and they were saying that my niece is having a challenging time learning. She possibly may have a learning disability, and she's possibly may have to get left back. So at that point, my niece is crying. My blood pressure is slowly rising, and I'm like, okay. So we leave, and I told her, I said, don't worry about it. Let's not talk about it. Let's go get a pizza. We get a pizza, and we come home, and we're on the PlayStation 2 at the time. Was it 2? Yeah, we're on the PlayStation. Nevertheless, no, I take that back. PlayStation 3. Yeah, 3. So we're playing the PlayStation, and it's one of these games where she's like telling me where to go, what's going on. It was like an RPG, and I'm like, I thought they said you were slow. Like, how are you understanding the narrative? You're telling me which gem to pick up and the multiplier to the gem. I'm like, you're telling me math. You're telling me story. What the hell? I was like, aren't you slow? And then the light bulb went off for me, was that they were not reaching her where she was at to learn. She wasn't being engaged. So I took it upon myself to create an educational gaming company where the ethos is that we start with a game first, and we find cool ways of integrating education into a game. So for example, we have a game where it's called Math Slash. So, if you know Fruit Ninja, the fruit comes up and you slash the fruit, right? For Math Slash, same concept. You slash the fruit, but what happens, you have an equation on the screen, 1 + 1. The strawberry will pop up, and that's 2. So of course you slash the 2. So all the fruits that have 2, you slash those, and then the equations will change and get more complex as you have more success. If you're not having success, the game will regress to the lower grade, so that way we can reinforce positive habits and figure out where the child lands in the educational model. This was something that was huge for me because, kids being on all these devices, they were just playing entertainment games. I'm not going to say mindless, but they were just playing entertainment games. And the educational games that were out in the world were just strictly education. You had people with PhDs thinking that just because you put an animated number on the screen, that makes it a game. And I'm like, no, You have to have true game mechanics, game heuristics. You have to have all of that stuff built in so that a kid would want to play, one, and then two, they would actually learn something. So that's how we approached it. I'm proud to say, we're licensed through our partner with PlayAway, where these games are being played in, several educational institutions from New Jersey Educational Institution, Idaho, Wyoming. So we're in a few states through that hardware licensing deal that we have. But it was always something where I just wanted kids to learn while they played, right? So they can actually enjoy learning. And that's where, Select Games came about.
I seem to remember you being in
that game there. We got Math Swatter released on PlayStation Portable before they shut it down. So you were able to play Math Swatter on a PlayStation Portable before Sony stopped supporting that platform. And we got a 7 out of 10 rating. I'm gonna say that. We got a 7 out of 10 rating for Math Swatter. So I was happy about that. First educational game on PlayStation Portable with a 7 out of 10 rating. And if you want, we have a Steam page. You can go to our Steam page, and what you'll find is our educational games are free. So I didn't want, and you'll say, well, your games are free. Why are they free? Well, because I don't feel parents or a child should be penalized because their parents couldn't afford games. I knew how hard it was for my mom to buy me games when I was a kid. So for me, since these are educational games, kids should have access to it as long as the parents have a phone or a tablet. The kids should just have access to education. That was just kind of my thing.
You dropped the link. Should I use this link and give to them, or
the Steam? Use the Steam link because the Steam actually pulls people to the games.
Give me a second.
It is the.
It's just the way I'm sharing the screen, man. You can't.
No worries. It is the first link I gave you where it says store Steam powered. That one. Okay, oh no, that's Black Banshee. That's the fun games. The first one. You have So I have two gaming companies. I have Black Banshee Studios and I have Select Games Inc. Select Games is the actual educational company. Black Banshee Studios is our entertainment arm. That's where the games are fun, whimsical, shoot 'em up, FPSs, TPSs, RPGs. But here, these are educational games teaching kids. So Error Human Not Found, that teaches kids logics into a fact of learning how to code. So they understand or, not, and if-then statements and things of that nature. Let's see. If you look at...
That's a badass title, bro.
Which one?
Error Human Not Found.
Yeah. We have a lot of, all different things. Your human is sick. That just teaches kids. That was based off COVID. Teaching kids about being sick and things of that nature.
The bag on them.
We Walked in Darkness, which is a game that goes through the Underground Railroad, and being able to be two siblings who have to escape a plantation to freedom through the underground passage. So we go through historical games to science to math to health sciences. We have quite a bit when it comes to the selection. So once again, educational games, as you can see, they're all free. No one's charging, not making one penny off of this. This is literally to expose your kids to different fields and different subject content to get them interested in something. I'm not saying they can't have fun, but they may have other talents that they're even not aware of that they're interested in. So, my whole idea was exposure to these different things in a gaming manner.
So what I'm going to do for everybody is I'm going to put a link in the hustle sheet for everybody.
Mhm.
So that you guys can go in here and get your copy.
Mhm.
Basically, instead of having to use a chat link, I have an Excel spreadsheet I keep for everybody,
Nice.
and they can
Yeah.
use that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
No,
tell
no, absolutely. And then you can see some of our entertainment games on the Black Banshee side. You see, well, sorry, you see
I'm just
like Payload, Coalescence. They're all there. Um, those are fun games. Once again, those are kid appropriate too. Some adults like playing it. Um, you
testing
know,
links. Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, they all work.
But
If you guys go into
mhm.
the Excel spreadsheet, all these two links will give you access to both sites where the games are.
So I just want to say also we have won several awards. We were nominated for a BAFTA. Um, so I would say I was definitely proud of that when you look at what we've done in the time in our existence. So
Yeah, I mean, so
we
everybody, I tell y'all something, y'all. I was at home and my wife come running in the house. Gerard is in the news. Gerard is in the news. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Look, he on the news. Like News Channel 10 was interviewing him. And, yeah, you got the best game in Orlando. Everyone's voting for you. You're the man. In typical GMoney style, yes, I understand. We've been working very hard. I mean, he's got that corporate voice. Like, he's got it down. Like, yes, I get it. We worked very hard. I'd like to give a shout to the team. Like I said, I was like, wow. Mr. Nintendo. He's got all the games.
right.
Yeah, man,
So for example,
you want me to share this?
we are no. Like We Are Blob. I'm just kind of reading some of my notes. Like We Are Blob was nominated for a BAFTA in May of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Color Hopper was a bronze winner in the International Serious Game Society. Payload was nominated at Siege, which is the Southern Interactive Entertainment and Game Expo. Coalescence was won Game of the Year. And the Sylvie Siege Award. Guardian got Best Art at Siege. On Call, we made the short list for the Serious Game Society Game of the Year. On Call also got long listed as a BAFTA. So, we've been nominated and we've also won some prizes for the games that we've released. And I'm proud to say, as a course director at Full Sail University, a lot of my interns and students have gone on to do some great things in the industry as well.
So it seems to me, career-wise, you've done everything in your career that kind of, from working telco, EA Sports, all that good stuff, to the Lockheed, to all the promotion, the whole thing, to bring you into a space where, hey, I can make video games and then publish them and get here and there and do all this and do the stuff. That's beautiful, man. That's deep. So, are you thinking about in the future gaming to tie blockchain into any of your games, or what are your thoughts about that?
I would be open to it. So what you all see was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I would say the students who worked with me they did such an awesome job, and the next set of students, if they're interested in getting into the blockchain and taking games to that next level, I'm definitely here to support, here to guide minds and to lead them to their goals. And I want to be very clear, the games that you see before you, it wasn't a GMoney idea. These were some of my greatest students coming up with these ideas, and I tell them, take it out of your brain, put it on paper, and let's build it.
Nice. So then they also got a game in their portfolio. They shop around. They probably
Absolutely.
Studios too and do some clock.
Yeah. So when they go to studios for interviews, they have a real game credit because these games are out in the world. People are playing them. They're not a project on your laptop or a project at home. They're getting real good things. So that was, one of the things I wanted to do for them.
That's what so at my previous place, employer, my intern, everybody else would take their interns and have them do crap. I had my interns trained at the desk so they can get a real job.
Yeah.
And when they left me, they was like, "Nah, I know how to do this. You know, password reset, account builds, threat hunt."
So they don't like me. They don't like me at first. Oh, they don't like me. They don't like me at all going through it. My colleague Robin Coleman, oh, they love Robin. She's a lot nicer than me. But my thing is, I rather them get harsh realities from me and be ready, so when they get the job, they don't lose the job. That they hit the ground running and they knock it out the ballpark, and they could remember the tough times that they had with me, and it'll get them through what they're doing at their job.
Yeah, that's a good thing, man. All right, what else we got here? Let me dig deep a little bit. Am I missing anything?
No, I mean, you know, I think we've covered quite a bit. Outside of the clothing brand, we've covered quite a bit.
Is that
Edition? Yeah,
we got
Edition. Yeah,
he got a clothing brand, y'all. You see how I didn't know he had a clothing brand.
It's, you know, it's a love, it's a partnership, you know.
Founders Edition. Okay.
Edition. Yeah, that's the thing. That's me. You know, we worked on it. I you know, just brought it together, had some mastermind folks work together to kind of put it all where it needed to be. I started with the standard, and then I branched out to support the D9 family. So as you can see, all the D9 family is represented there.
Hey, you bought it, I ain't gonna say that. I was like, hey, you bought the blockchain addresses.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. But yeah, you know, this is for my D9 family, showing them love out there in the universe. And then if you look at the top, I call it the standard. That's kind of what any and anybody could wear. You can see the gold foil FE, the Founders Edition, you know. You know, so I got that. But it's, once again, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Stuff isn't easy, y'all. So you know, everything is a work in progress. I'm gonna probably help relaunch, if not this year, early next year. We got hoodies coming. But once again, I am very bullheaded, y'all. So if something is bothering me, that is forcing me to do something, I must do it. Now, does it work out all the time? Yeah, 6, 7, I don't know. But I try. I have to, because my thing is, I want to leave it all on the table when everything is said and done. You know, I don't want to have, you know, any regrets. I want to say, if I've done it, I've tried. Now, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at the end of the day, I've tried. Yeah, we created NFTs too, you know, in support. So, you know,
you got them on the Ethereum platform. Okay.
Yeah, I did it on OpenSea. I'm gonna, you know, I'm thinking about bringing some stuff to the XRP Cafe, so I'm gonna bring some stuff over to XRP Cafe when I do that. But you know, looking at creating NFTs for the group and for the family, and just you know, just doing some different things.
That's nice, bro. Okay. You guys, I'm learning new stuff along with y'all tonight, and we talk every day. Literally, we talk every day, and I'm sitting there like, bro, I didn't know about this.
yeah. So I had NFTs representing the Divine Nine and supported them through the logo of Founders Edition. Now, I'm a businessman. Everything I do is trademark and protected. So like, I went through the process of making sure that, you know, my design is legal, legit. No one can, you know, that I'm not copying off of anybody. So, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. I just have to update.
After all this, bro, I'm like, God Christ. You guys, all right, we can steer back to the crypto. Hey guys,
yeah, let's go back.
I'm learning a lot along with you, and I've known this guy since I was 21. Good gracious. Okay, so you're in the crypto now. You're in that thing.
Mhm.
Have you ever done any crypto mining or anything like that?
Oh, I do have I have a small little Bitcoin miner at my desk that it's like a lottery ticket. If it hits, it hits. It's yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly. I got that. It's sitting at my desk. Like, you know, I thought about getting into mining, but just the hardware, the energy bill was just so much. Um, I didn't see, I didn't have the resources to go drop it in Alaska so that I didn't have to pay for air conditioning. Um, but you need a lot of power, you need a lot of cooling because those things run super duper hot just to make, a point 0.10 of a Bitcoin. So I did not get into mining.
And no one talks about is it oxygen it generates? What is that? Does it generate oxygen or something like that? The miners, GPU miners?
Is it oxygen? No, I'm not sure what it generates. I just know I couldn't afford it.
Man, so I've got some GPU miners. I've got one. So I had bought this GPU miner. I waste of money. As a matter of fact, all the video cards I bought for it are on everybody's computers in the house because the electricity bills on it. I was mining Flux, and Flux, kind of just crashed. And so it was a waste, man. It was a good experience, but I was like, dude, I know how to build servers anyway. So
yeah,
I got one now. I put all these 2060s on it, and I was using Unmineable. And Unmineable was running okay, but it's not like it used to be back in the day where you can get $3 a day. $3 worth of Algorand every day. It's not like that. So
yeah. So no mining for me.
Okay. Yeah, so I got into it. Not like a friend of mine got in deeper. A guy I know got in deeper, and I started looking at it, and I know how to run a data center, and I was like, he's running it out of the garage. I'm like, bro, that carbon stuff up is gonna get rusty.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, in hindsight, if I could go back, I would have bought any of that GPU crap. I would just.
Hindsight 2020, I'd have cashed out. Back in 2011, all types of loans. Gimme.
If I had known now about this crypto back then, I'd have at least $3 million in loans and have 20 billion in crypto.
That part.
You'd be like a Billy. You guys would just be mad at me. All right. All right. So, is there anything about your crypto journey you want to talk to us about?
I would tell the family, anybody listening, that it doesn't happen overnight. And I'm not saying I know your pocket. I'm not saying that you're any less than anybody else. What I'm saying is, you know your budget accordingly. Whatever you can sacrifice. I love Five Guys. I stopped that. I make my hamburgers at home now. I love Starbucks. I stopped going to Starbucks. So I took those resources and I funneled it as a DCA towards crypto, i.e. projects like Hedera, Algorand, XRP. And I just kept my head down. I don't worry about the price. And I'm not trying to say I'm independently wealthy. What I'm saying is I just fire and forget and focus on quantity. So as I DCA, if XRP is at $3, well, that means I got a little bit less. But now it's at $1, I'm getting a little bit more. And I can't worry about the price. I can't get caught up in all these different debates online. Oh, it should go to $200 tomorrow. It should go to zero. I can't worry about that. I have to be steady, disciplined, and focused on my DCA. And if I have a little bit more paper on the outside, if it's low, you pick up a little bit more. And if not, you pick up a little bit less, but you're still in it and you're still purchasing. This is not for the weak at heart. And if you're not financially secure, and what I mean by that is if you don't have the discipline to know that this money here is for groceries, this money here is for my rent or my mortgage, this money here is for my car note, and this money here, these discretionary dollars that I would have went to the movies or I would have, bought pizza, I'm utilizing that to invest. I'm utilizing that to invest, and I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep sacrificing. After a while, this habit becomes a part of you, and you're not going to want to spend that extra money. You're going to want to invest in yourself. And I'm telling people now, you better get into it now, because what's going to happen, I know FUMA plays all this crypto music, right, that you listen to from all these unknown and independent artists. But I promise you, Drake is coming. I promise you, these rappers are coming. I promise you, the big country artists are coming. I promise you, Taylor Swift is coming. And I promise you, when she drops an XRP song, it ain't gonna be $1.05.
Yeah. You know what we do? I told you this earlier. We need to get some ledgers, right? And by the time when it get really hard, we put diamonds on them and sell them.
And then resell them.
Dumb price to rapper, yo.
Yeah.
Dumb price, like, yo, this is a ledger. I'll be like, yo, we got the original 10 XRP on it. We got the original 10 XRP. Yo, it's gonna cost 30 mil. You can get it right now. You got it in the lab.
Easy.
Just start selling them ledgers with diamonds on it for 30 mil.
Listen. So I tell anybody, get in the game.
Sorry.
No. Just get in the game. I'm not telling anybody they need to have 1,000 XRP or 200,000 XRP. Why can't you have 20? Why can't you have 200? Why can't you have 50? Because my thing is, okay, it's $1 now, and you may say, gee, it's a damn dollar, G. Why? I say because there was a day when Bitcoin was $256. I was there. I said as Americans, we have a very short memory. Bitcoin was at 250. It was at 1,000. It was at 500. It was at 800. It was at 12,000. It was at 15,000. It was at 25,000. It went back to 13,000. I remember all of those gates. I remember when it went up to almost 130. Now it's back down to 59. That's why I said earlier, it's a buy. No brainer.
I remember when it went to 40 and it crashed to 5 in 2 weeks. If I had just got like 20 of it, if I had just got like 4 Bitcoins, I'd be better off right now.
Right. And I tell anybody, this crypto investment, it swings, right? It has huge swings. Lose 70%. You make 150%. But you have to be able to be disciplined within those swings. Right? You got to be disciplined.
Got to be able to buy more. Chase reds. I don't chase greens. I see it green. I don't want it.
Right. I don't do that. I just DCA in green. I don't go buying more during green. I buy more in the red. When you're in the red, that's when you all should be. You know what? You tell your partner, hey, we're not going out this weekend. The 150 we're going to do on dinner. What we're going to do, I'm going to stay home. We're going to cook. That 150, we're going to buy these coins,
bro,
because you're going to be happy to know, and I'm not going to say 50 years. To me, that's I think that we'll be in a whole different market by then. But what I'm saying, in my personal opinion, in these next 2 to 10, you're going to see significant financial shifts. There's going to the chasm between the have and the have-nots is going to go from this to this.
It's about right, John. It's about right, John. Right, John.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, and you're going to see that. And for everybody who's worried about the Usher and Chris Brown concerts, okay, if you buy tickets for that, okay,
bro. And you know how ugly it's going to be in 10 years. So doing the math. I'm like, okay, either they switch this economy over quickly or we default on this debt. They default on the debt, the dollar smash, crypto just goes out of control in price.
Yeah.
Your person who was looking down upon you because they had a Benz, the inflation will be so high to fill the gas tank, they will leave it on the side of the road. So they have to switch the system no matter what. The key is to have something that's universally accepted.
Correct. So I would tell you, if you look at Venezuela, minus the earthquakes, if you look at them in their financial structure, their market, they were a very successful country. It took 2 presidents to create hyperinflation, the total devaluation of their money, to the point where people throw it on the street. They went all to crypto because universal, like when said, universally accepted, controlled, and yes, it has swings, but they're also, even if you look at it, there is normalization even within the swings. So they were able to move from their own money into a crypto market and survive. It can happen here as well. And this is why I believe they're going to pass the Clarity Act, because at this point, if you don't, the world is going to move on without you, and you don't want that.
So here's the funny thing. If they don't pass the Clarity Act, they're going to get a whole new wave of Bitcoin millionaires. They're just XRP and XLIM and XTC millionaires. They get a whole new wave of them, right? A whole new wave of, I ain't paying nothing. Deuces. A whole new wave of, it's in my cold storage and I'm in Dubai. You see what I'm saying? It's going to get a whole new wave of funkiness. So I tell them, man, if they were smart, if you senators are watching us, and you were smart, you better go ahead and do it. Because everybody else decided they about to use this, and you don't have your regulations.
Japan is already turned on. The EU, MiCA, ready to go. Dubai, ready to go. All those markets, Australia, ready to go. Everybody's looking at America like, what you doing? What else?
I think they already know. That's why Europe had the cutoff date for MiCA. I think they knew, like, they getting ready to do this. Because notice how it's like, what is it, July 1st, it's all said and done? All those people lose their license. Binance came out and said, hey guys, if you have stuff on our European platform, you need to pull it off in cold storage because we're getting out of that country. We're going to go apply in another country. So they already know for that whole thing to do that. But, all right, let's do this. Let me hit the music real quick. Let's play this new video if you don't mind.
Go for it.
All right, man. All right, so let's take this. I think we'll wrap it up after this. I'll let you do a wrap up. Okay, here we go. So everybody, this is Romeo's new song. I caught it earlier. Here we go.
Ride out, we just ride out. Strap in. They straight in it. Yeah. Timeline red, then green. Same phone, same screen. Group chat, cry, then flex. I just breathe, then text. I'm still here, I'm still locked. Same old me, different block. Every dip I repeat. Don't lose heart, don't lose seed. Nah, I stay steady through the swings. Hands strong when it stings. Up days, down days. Same me. I don't break, I don't blink. I stay steady through the swings. Heart calm when it sings. Bag moves, I just think. I I just think. Steady through the swing. Late night charts, I saw. Rent still paid, thank Lord. Amen. Mama said, son, be wise. So I learned patience over pride. Ride that wave, don't chase. Let fear talk, I keep faith. Storm outside, mind clear. I've been built for this year. For this year. I stay steady through the swings. Hands strong when it stings. Up days, down days. Same me. I don't break, I don't blink. I stay steady through the swings. Heart calm when it sings. Bag moves, I just think. I just think. Steady through the swing. Up, down, side to side. I don't sell my peace of mind. Up, down, side to side. I still trust my longer time. Down, side to side. Count these blessings, not just lines. Down, side to side. I stay rooted, I'm alright. Stay steady through the side. Hands strong when it stings. Up days, down days. Same me. I don't break, I don't blink. I stay steady through the swings. Heart calm when it sings. Bag moves, I just think. I just think. Steady through the swings. Hey, steady through the swings.
So hold on, I'm gonna have to address some of y'all in the chat. So first off, who was that? Monkey Business. This is baby making music, bro. You may not. This is crypto baby making music. You know, like Khan said, this is crypto baby making music, bro. Like, some people don't have that, right? So I get it. You may not be used to that. I know I'm messing with you, Mikey. Hey, I thought it was funny when you said it now. Hey, we all a bunch of trolls up in here, man. Hey, Mikey's one of my guys. So he be here wilding out so nice. I love it. He keeps me on my toes. But hey, but hold on. Let me ditch this and fix something real quick. So, but everybody, we do need to text, instant message, get on his Twitter. Y'all need to bug Crypto Tales for another song. Tales is out here slacking. I mean, he called me Suge Knight last month, but I'm saying, like, we should have another LP or something out, right? Am I missing something, Monkey Business? You know? Oh man. But G man, you gotta let the chat, bro. They wild. Hey, don't pay
They having a
attention.
good time.
Yeah. Oh man,
I'm like, I'm watching. I'm like, oh my gosh,
bro. I done see chats eat people a lot. So I'm gonna tell the story. And let me put some music on the background, bro. I'll tell you, I have a funny story. I was doing, I think it was Boardroom. I was on Boardroom every week, right? And they bought some shillers in there. They were shilling crap projects. And you know me, boy, I take shillers personally, bro. I don't like them, right? So I'm looking for the utility, bro. I start asking them questions. Dudes start getting.
oh bro, you sound like a computer.
Oh, do I? How do I sound now? Actually, give me a second. How do I sound now?
Yeah, you sound great now.
Okay. Man, it's this cheap internet service provider. I gotta call them again, man. Everything was fine with Spectrum. But yeah, Cartel was there, man. So man, they would get these shillers would come on the show, be shilling projects, man. I just start asking them basic questions. and they get frustrated. I remember I asked this one dude, I'm like, well, show me your white paper. He was like, it's right there. It's right there. Man, it was a booty website, bro. I started eating them up in front of everybody, bro. And I remember I was eating this dude up one time. I said, you know what? You know what? I don't even have to eat you up right now. I'm going to let the chat get him. Chat, get him. And the chat just started eating him up. I had to say, I said, you know what, man? When I said that, I said, I don't even have to eat you up right now. I'm going to have the chat get you. Chat, get him. The whole chat turned on him. Yeah, you selling that shitty project. Blah, blah, blah. They was eating the dude up, bro. So, see, Con, remember? Con was there. Hey, I used to be wild on cats. Like, that's why, hey, so everybody know, in case you're wondering, this is why I can't have everybody on these shows. Because like, if I hear a Schiller or something, you know how I'm going to go at him. I'm going to be like, oh. Like, so my man Niles, right, from NF Tempo, I didn't really know what his project was. So I start asking him hard questions. I'm going in on him. He was rocking with it. So I was like, oh, okay. So, he got a pass. I'm like, okay. Yeah, me and him cool ever since. But I was going in on people, bro. Like, bro, I went in on, I didn't go hard. I had to go soft hard on a Decent exec. They had got an executive from Decent to come on the show. And I interviewed him. I was asking him questions about his relationships. Like, how'd you get this relationship with Mr. Park?
Ooh.
And he was like, it was at the previous company. I said, what's the name of the previous company? And he gave it, and he's like, and I was like, okay. Are you guys manufacturing your own chips? And he was like, nah. I said, okay. He says, well, they military. He says, they're commercial grade. They're not military grade. I said, okay. I said, so, we're talking like, how many chips did you sell last year? How many chips, how many devices did you buy? Because I'm trying to figure out where supply chain is. He was like, I can't tell you that.
Well, I'm not here to bash, but I think Decent needs to work on their swapping function.
Dude,
they need to work on that. That's all I'm gonna say. They need to work on that. I like the cold storage wallet. I just think they can improve their swapping functionality.
So I'm gonna tell y'all something. Decent is really a software company. That hardware is outsourced. When dude told me they make their own chips,
I'll tell you one thing. I ain't ever had no problem with Ledger.
So, and the other thing too, I said, okay, he said they don't make chips, so he's really a software company, and you can buy these chips anywhere. And then I was like, oh crap, these chips are in a lot of different devices. They're just not activated yet. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These chips are already in your cell phone. They're just not activated yet. They in Samsung phones. They're just not activated yet. All right.
They said that your Apple iPhone is supposed to be a cold storage wallet in the future.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. You want to take us out?
That's fine. I'll take us out. Right. Family. Thank you for the interview tonight, FUMA. I am now glad to be, accepted, as well as now me, right? It's not just a face. It's not just a random guy. I do have history here. So I'm looking forward to meeting some of you at the XRP convention next year. I will be there. I'll be there from now on. I'm not missing anymore. But, DCA all the way, discipline, get in the game, keep your head down. Don't worry about price right now. Worry about quantity. Make sure your bags are protected on some form of cold storage wallet. I'm not here to advocate for any specific brand. Just have one and have your stuff on cold storage. So that way, not your keys, not your crypto, right? So make sure you own and you have your keys. I want to say thank you again. I appreciate you all. I look forward to being on more shows. And my show is coming. I promise you, my show is coming.
All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Good night.
Yo, you made it to the end, and that means you're officially part of the FUMA Boy'Z fam. Big thanks for watching. If you vibed with the video, smash that like button and share it on every platform you know. Twitter, IG, TikTok, even send it to your grandma. Every click helps us grow and keep bringing the... So until next time, stay real, stay curious, stay FUMA. Peace out.